Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of March general reading here. Let's talk about your meditation. So I saw a bear seated on a throne wearing a crown, and it felt like the bear was at a festivity of some sort where it was like all of the bear's family, and by the way, the bear is you, the Taurus collective. And it was watching it was like an outdoor nighttime sort of celebration. There were like string lights, a bunch of family and friends around, music and good food, and it was warm out. And I saw the bear, use the Taurus collective, seated on this throne and looking around and going, wow, this was a job well done. I kind of got the feeling of like having put so much work in around planning and getting stuff ready that at the end you can just sit and enjoy the event and be a host and just kind of chill. And I saw you falling asleep as the bear and then waking up, and there were still a few people left at the, festivities as it were. And I heard, I've never been so happy. It almost felt like a deep satisfaction at a job well done, and being able to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. The bear energy also is about, timing, knowing when to be in the cave and when to emerge out of it, right? But I cannot tell you how happy this felt. And it felt very gypsy-like too. I got I don't know why, like gypsy caravan vibes. Could be doing some traveling or minstrel life, where minstrels used to sing and perform shows on the road, touring. But at the end of the day, just feeling really good with where you are, and home being where your people are, not a specific place. Okay, let's get animal energy for y'all. But the bear also, I get this like emperor energy of just feeling like you are at the top of your game and just in a really good place. So we got the cosmic egg, making all the sense in the world. So by the way, this circle represents spirit, right? The cosmic egg is so stunning because this represents the birth of the philosopher for one, but this is a fully achieved completion of a cycle. I equate this with the world key in the tarot deck, which is graduation day, cause for celebration, sitting back and really being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, exactly as I saw in your meditation. Okay, I'm also getting honey. That bears eat honey, and the sun just came out when I said that. Ooh, I love a good stage effect, darling. But there's something about, it's like the sweetness of life. Feels very pertinent. But you guys, it feels like you're at the close of one chapter where you're about to really just sit back and appreciate all of the work that you've put in before the beginning of a new one, a la the Fool. It feels like you're in between the World and the Fool, which is the last and the first card of the tarot, right? Yay! It feels really good. And if you think about it, a snake sheds its skin, gets a new one, you're moving into a new birth, a new phase, and just enjoying where you've been for a moment before me. It's like the graduation party, right? All right, what's going on for Taurus? First half of this feels so good. Ooh, the star at the bottom. Hello, wish fulfillment and in the spotlight. Wow. Okay, Two of Wands. Now, it did want to come up in the reverse, so let's talk about this. This makes a lot of sense. So, Two of Wands in the upright. The wands rule the realm of passion, art, desire. The Two of Wands is very much about building your blueprint. It's about patience. It's about, waiting and going, okay, well, before I set out onto the Three of Wands out along my road, where am I going to stop for gas? Where am I going to stop for my big gulp? What do I need to do before I get to the Three of Wands so that I feel adequately prepared and got my Red Bull and everything else, right? The fact that this was in the reverse is showing me it feels like a time right now. Again, I keep going back to this. Now is a time to enjoy all the hard work that you've put into to just getting to where you are, enjoying the fruits of your labor, regardless of what those fruits are or are not. It doesn't really matter what you have or haven't accomplished up until this point. You've been an active participant in your life and manifestations, and regardless of what's coming next, it's a time to just appreciate the sweetness of life. Be grateful for what you do have so that you can manifest more to be grateful for. That's what I feel like I'm getting with this, right? It will come a time where this goes back in the upright and you're being asked to really build that blueprint out. But right now, you're just being asked to kind of just appreciate where you've been and where you're going. It's really cool. Okay. I feel like there's also more information that's going to come through. You've got to complete the graduation ceremony and just be where you are before the new cycle emerges. Don't try to make too many plans or see too far ahead right now. Just kind of like be in the day-to-day plan. Just for now is what I'm getting, which is such a beautiful relief. It can be kind of a bummer to be like, you need to figure out where you're going and how you're going to get there. And you guys are just like, no, I'm just going to be where I am. So this is beautiful. You got the 6 of Cups here. I'm living for it. You know, the Cups rule, you know, emotion, intuition, interpersonal relationships. The 6 of Cups is a nostalgic-like love. It's a childlike love where this is always that energy for me of that childhood or childlike energy that you embodied before the world got its hands on you. Before the world worked you over, before you got your heart broken, before you knew true pain and disappointment, before you were adulting hard, right? This is that beautiful return to nostalgia. I really like it. And I also really am drawn to the fact that, like, in your meditation, you think about bear cubs, I really saw you in that emperor position of just like, okay, I've set the table, I've provided the feast, and now I can just sit back and enjoy the fruits of my labor and even nod off to sleep because I'm so happy. And I heard the words, I've never been so happy. You know, the 6 of Cups here is also speaking to me of soulmate connections as well, because this can be someone that we just truly feel like I've known you before. That's what it is. It's that supernatural level of deja vu as well. Okay, and it doesn't have to be romantical. You know, it can definitely be, you know, friendship-wise. Soulmates come in many different shapes, forms, and sizes. But either way, it's true soul connection here that I'm looking at. It feels really good. Woo. All right. April. I just heard April. I feel like April's going to be particular. Oh, that's your birthday. Oh, okay. It makes sense, Taurus. There's something about April, though. It feels very 4 of Wands going in. I think April's going to be like your birthday season. Not always like that. It's going to be particularly lovely for some reason. So we got the 3 of Swords in reverse. So that's always nice. You know what I'm getting here? The 3 of Swords in the upright. You know, we're just coming out of a 3-year. Do you remember what I just said about returning to that childhood sense of hope and wonder and where anything and everything was possible? Very Herald in the Purple Crown before the world got its hands on you. You know, coming out of this 3-year, you know, 2019 was a year of extremes as a 3-year. When it was good, it was great. When it was not, it was really not, right? The fact that this is coming up in the reverse in your 3rd position here, this is directly speaking to me of you know, letting yourself indulge in activities and people, right, that really allow you to appreciate the sweetness of life. I keep going back to it. And understanding that how things have been aren't always how they're going to be. Right? This 3 of Swords here. It's fascinating. It really feels like you've done like a flip in energy. And I'm really drawn to the fact, look at this. Look at this. Your 2 reversal cards are 2 of Wands and 3 of Swords. The one in the upright is the 6 of Cups. So it feels like at the end of the day, it's not enough time to like move forward in any, you know, at least for this time period, right? Even though these are timeless, yada, yada, yada. But it doesn't feel like a time to like be in a place of action or moving forward. It doesn't feel like it's a time to be in your head and make plans. It does feel like it's a time to just receive and feel and be all about the interpersonal relationships and feel goods. Okay? I like that. Okay. Clarifier for 2 of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing a song called Feel For Me by Foy Vance. You can look that. Oh my God. Oh my God. The world. Did I literally not say that I equate the cosmic egg to the world key? Ooh, ooh. And look at the 2 ovals there. Oh my God. So this is successful, happy completion, enjoying where you've been, taking a moment to really just appreciate the fruits of your labor. I don't need to repeat myself, right? I literally already talked about that, and I'm obsessed that it came up just now. So you got the Chariot, Cancerian energy to clarify the 6 of Cups. So it's interesting because this is fast forward moving energy that is balanced and going exactly where you're meant to be. Let's talk about this though, because I'm really drawn to the flamingo, okay? The flamingo, and I know this because I literally just looked this up because I've been seeing flamingos everywhere, where flamingos represent performers actors, musicians, comedians, anyone in public speaking, any, salespeople who speak in front of people a lot, anything of that realm, because flamingo medicine is about calling upon that energy to help you say what you need to say in a way that is clear and direct and received well. Okay, so it's a lot about communication, how you appear to others. And then you have the 6 of Cups here, right? I feel like you are fast tracking towards what fills your heart with joy. Like a childhood, you know what I mean? Remember when you were a kid, you would get excited about things in a way that we don't really get excited about in the same way as adults. You know what I mean? It's like a return to, wow, I'm like a kid excited. You're fast tracking towards heartily in that direction. Okay, let the details take care of themselves for the moment. I'm just drawn to this like backbending and standing, like just literally follow your bliss is what I'm hearing. Appreciate where you've been. It's about being grateful, and I feel like you guys are already doing this. Is that a hedgehog? Okay, that is so weird because remember how I was on vacation? I just came back. It says on vacation, and I was walking, and I there was this hedgehog. It was nighttime. And there was this hedgehog right in the middle of my path. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked it up. So I actually know what the hedgehog means as well, which is about you have the right to enjoy your life fully. That's what it is. You have the right to enjoy your life fully. Cancerians, also wrapped by the cups here. Cancerians are all about the home and the hearth and interpersonal relationships. It feels like the golden ticket for you right now is anything that fills your heart with joy, your interpersonal relationships that are working for you, and family as well. And for some of y'all, that can be friends that are family. Sometimes it's chosen family, Clarifier for 3 of Swords in reverse. I can't with this. Wow. Okay, 4 of Wands at the bottom. Remember how I said April felt very 4 of Wands and I equate that? And yeah, April's going to be on and popping for y'all. Okay, Queen of Swords. To clarify, the 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, let's talk about this. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, I can talk about this. She's my person. I'm an air sign, right? This is about cutting out what doesn't work and inviting in what does work, right? This is about having a high discernment, maybe being a little blunt in your delivery. You know what I mean? Oh my God, she's literally sitting on a throne like I saw the bear. Interesting. Okay. First thing that I'm getting is you could actually have air signs around you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's something about having a high discernment, but it's interesting that it's paired with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Any of you okay, let's just talk about this. There's something about where your energy is going with really living in a heart space and attracting a lot of love and interpersonal relationships towards you and really basking in your relationships. There's something about you drawing towards you, either people or an aspect of yourself that brings you into a place of higher discernment than you've ever known before. I feel like some of you have made decisions in the past that you came to regret, but I was coming from my heart, where your heart maybe overruled your head. And I feel like you're moving into a place where your heart and your intellect are working in tandem and equally as well. Interesting, huh? Because that's really cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes, they say love is blind or the heart, all that good stuff. I feel like part of this graduation process and enjoying where you've been and letting your interpersonal relationships take the main stage, right? Or your dreams, what you wanted to do as a child, maybe really stepping into that in a more fully realized and committed way. Could be some performers I'm talking to. The sun, again, performers I'm talking to as well, or anyone who just, is in the arena of public speaking. I keep hearing it. That's weird. I literally just heard physical therapy. There's someone watching this, physical therapy, something. Okay. But I do feel like you are moving into a place where you're like, okay, my heart and my head are working together better than they've ever worked together before. Sometimes those things can feel very separate. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, go with your heart over your head. Well, what if they worked together? What if they held hands? feels very, 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 very healthy is the best way I can think. Like, it just feels super healthy and super, oh wow, Isolt, Undying Love. Hello. Let's get an oracle for, like, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a bit of a shorter reading, but no shade. I feel like I'm speaking to like a advanced class right now where you guys are pretty much exactly where you're meant to be and doing really well. You know, kind of resist any urge to move too far ahead at this time. Take a moment to just enjoy where you've been, because it's no small thing. You've got the world here twice, and from that point you can launch off into the Fool, right? Ooh, the arts. Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Yeah, I was picking up on that. Oh my God. What do we say about the Fool key? That it's a leap of faith, right? Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. That is 6 of Cups with the Chariot all day, every day. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Yes, but first, spend time in that vibration and marinate in it, and then you can make moves when your heart and when you've taken the time that you deserve, right? To just chill for a minute, right? Oh my God. The meditation. Okay, y'all. Remember when I saw the bear going to sleep and then waking up again, and there being less people at the party, but there were still good people there, and then going, I've never been so happy? It's a removal of energies, people, or aspects of yourself that are not of your highest and best good, and going, oh my God, thank God, I'm so happy right now. Oh my God, it was right there. Anyway, I'm glad I got to it eventually. You know these readings, it's me like Sherlock Holmesing my way through it, you know. So, I mean, hi, haven't I been saying this whole time, you're going to get to this place and then you're going to be able to be the Fool, take a leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. What did you really want to do as a kid? What did you do as a kid when you looked up and 5 hours had passed? Or what do you do now where you're like, oh my God, this makes me feel like a kid again. You make me feel like a kid again. I feel like a kid again when I'm with you. I feel like a kid again when I do this, right? Enjoy where you've been. Take a moment. You're going to really focus on your interpersonal relationships. What fills your heart with joy? Creative activities. You're going to move into a place where your head and your heart are working in tandem, and it's going to launch you off into this beautiful new chapter. But enjoy the graduation party first, okay? Taurus, you better work. I'm obsessed with this reading. I love it. Okay. This was your first half of March. This might be one of my favorite Taurus readings I've ever done. This is your first half of March general reading. I so hope that this resonated with you. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I would just absolutely love that. I live for reading through your comments. And with that being said, just thank y'all so very, very much for being here. And as always, thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.